building, and welcome. Charlie, if you watched the former episode, you would know that Charlie, the brother I have with me, gave us some high-grade wisdom on that, and we were talking about attitude, and how to change or reframe our attitudes. And I think the first thing we spoke about was what? Self-awareness, right, Kevoy? Mm-hmm. Okay, so Kevo, after identifying yourself, knowing, the good side, the bad sides, whatnot, what you think is the next step, bro?
The next step is action. You decide whether you want to change that bad side or good side. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
Action.
So if it is that you know that, all right, so you've identified that you like, I've identified that I like to drink beer. Mm-hmm. And I've also identified that I need to get abs. Mm-hmm. Zine, what is the action now? Zine, so my action now determines whether or not I get abs. You get where I'm going? So my action determines the outcome of whatever it is that I need to change. So if I know, okay, I want abs, I know I drink beer, it's either I decide to A, cut down beer and get the abs, or B, don't get the abs.
I like the way he looked at me and said, don't get the abs. But Kev, I just want to go deeper into this here. We've got people who are, if we are talking about flaws, some people have like serious stuff. It's not just drinking. Somebody would say it's just normal or whatnot. There are some people out there who are addicted to heroin and coke and all of that. And listen, there's no judgment on that because we don't know what you went through or whatnot. But for somebody like that who's like, when this is the term I'm using, addicted, and that is their flaw, it's an addiction. How would you prescribe a way forward for such an individual?
Alright, so I cannot speak on addiction because I've never been addicted before. I've never had it. So I cannot say what the next step is to get rid of addiction. But what I can tell you is that it takes making a decision every single second. Okay. You understand? Yeah. So if it is that, let's say, so we know that if you're depressed today, you can't be happy tomorrow. We know that it's a process, right? So how you beat depression is every single day that something comes up, you choose happiness. You choose happiness. I know it's hard. I know it's difficult. You go choose sadness some days, but that is fine. You see me? But you know that majority of the time, you must choose happiness for you to manifest happiness inside yourself. You see, the thing is, Schandorf, is that we are our emotions. We are not separate from anger. We are not separate from happiness. We are not separate from this thing. So we are one entity expressing a particular emotion. We have the ability or the capability to dig deep inside us to manifest whatever it is that we need to manifest outside us. So for me, it's just like I say, I can't speak on addiction, but all I know is it takes one step at a time.
I like that. That's very true because oftentimes you find that there are people who are, I'm still going to use the word addiction, like who are addicted to one thing and they claim that they want to stop, and they start off hard on themselves, like, okay, I'm done from today, I'm not going to go drink, I'm not going to go smoke, and they're able to go maybe a day or two, and then what happens is bang, they hit the third day or second day and they can't handle it, and boom, what happens is there's a serious relapse and they even go in deeper. So based on what you're telling us, it means that it's got to be a gradual phase. You cannot tell yourself I'm just gonna stop, boom. If it's cigarettes, if it's weed, then you know that, okay, I'm taking my time today, I'm not gonna smoke 5, it's gonna be 2 or
cold
3.
Cold turkey is hard, my brother.
It's hard.
Cold turkey is hard. Difficult.
It's hard.
What do you mean? Hard. Today you're doing something and tomorrow you don't do it? No, brother. It's not like that. You see me? Because what happened now? Whatever habit that you have didn't come overnight either. So it took a while. It took a while to build up until it developed into something. So it's the same for getting rid of that habit.
That's true.
You understand? So when I hear people say, "Oh, they want to stop drinking tomorrow," no.
We don't.
You can't stop drinking next year. You can't.
I like that.
You see me?
Yeah.
And the tomorrow will come when you will not drink.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But no, you can't just stop drinking tomorrow. You have to do it in phases. So you do the thing. 2 weeks off, no drinking. Then you can drink. then you go 2 more weeks, then you go 3 weeks, then you try increase it as much as possible.
Slow but sure you get
eventually you're there, my brother, without even noticing, because then you know you'll reward yourself after 2 weeks. You understand?
True.
Yeah.
All right, so then you know, you've identified the flaw, you're working on the flaw indirectly. As we all learned, it's a slow but sure process. You don't just quit. But there are other positive mechanisms that one can put in place in relation to, let's just say, their positive attributes. How do you suggest that we inculcate that into basically reframing our general attitude? I don't know whether you get the concept of what I'm saying.
I think I understand, and I'll answer as best as I can.
Okay, let's see.
So, how I change my attitude or I maintain my attitude is understanding what the end is.
Okay.
See, you know, I know I said there is no end. When I say there is no end, I mean there is no end to the possibilities that you can be in life.
Okay, straight.
But when I say end, I mean a project or a vision that I have.
Okay.
And I know that, okay, this is what I want to achieve out of this vision.
So that takes us back to systems, where JT spoke about, David spoke about developing goals for your day, for your week, for your month, and for your year. So per what he's saying, it means you're looking at those goals that you've set, right?
Yeah. So you look at them, and then you decide what the process is, and you just know that it doesn't matter what, at the end of this is what I will achieve. Okay. It doesn't matter if it gets to, you know that, all right, so you know it will take you 200 days to get there, Zine, or maybe nobody quantifies it like that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, yeah.
You know what I mean? Nobody says, oh, 200 days time, I will. No,
2 months or 3 months, very soon.
Yeah, it's very soon, but you know, but define it and say, okay, 1 year from now, I want to stop drinking or whatever it is, and you know, I think I'm wrong. I'm answering the question wrong.
Okay, no, so let me just throw it back again. I am talking about the positive sides to one's attitude.
How we inculcate.
Yes, how we inculcate.
I was answering right.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. So once you identify that now, then you need to know the habits that get you there, my brother.
Straight.
You understand?
Yeah.
So what you, like I said, is not tomorrow you'll achieve this thing, or the next day, or the next day, or the next day, or the next day. I saw something the other day where the guy was saying, and I love using the gym because the gym taught me a lot.
Straight.
Zane, because it's the very first time I've actually worked out to this
point. Yeah.
It's the very first time. So you know, it's just that you have to. It's just increments. It's just small increments. You're not going to go to the gym and work out for 9 hours and get in shape. But you can go to the gym for 20 days and work out for 20 minutes and be in shape. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just very small compound. Is it compound interest? Yeah,
small elements of that it eventually grows. So today you do one, tomorrow this is your positive side. Your positive side is the gym. You do one, then tomorrow you go, you can decide, oh, let me just do one again. The next day you can decide to do two. And then, you know, so slow but sure, next thing you know, you're doing what, 3, 4, 5. It's growing. Because
even if I miss the gym like for 3, 4 days, I'm not going to say, oh, I have slacked off. No, I just go to the gym the next day.
Back on it. Because, all right. So Kev, you see, delving deep into this question I asked you, you know, I mean, like, let's just say you identify an individual who says he drinks too much, he smokes too much, but he knows his positive sides to his attitudes. He's highly good with interpersonal relationship skills. He loves dogs, he loves this, he loves that, and I feel like you could take advantage of these things to work on your negatives. Like you go through a tough day and then you come back home and it's you see your dogs and you're just so excited to see them. It just gives you that level of joy, and instead of maybe going to sit down with your friends to drink, you can decide, okay, let me walk my dog, which is actually a healthier vibe. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you have inculcated a bit of your positives and you've put it in there to mask or push out the negative to some extent. What do you say about that?
What I'd say is that you learn from the positives. So if it is that, okay, you like an activity like walking your dogs because it's a healthy activity. What else do you like that has a healthy activity attached attached to it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And then you decide that, okay, all right, let's say you like to, I don't know, maybe have a stroll, because I like to take walks.
I like that.
Yeah, I like to take walks. I just like to walk man around and just think about things and all these things. So for me, it's like, if I know I like that, I will facilitate whatever it is that gets me there. So I know that sometimes when I take a little marijuana, I like to go inside my mind.
Okay, straight.
And so I like to walk around. So I walk around my estate and I think so it facilitates healthy habits.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? So once you can learn from that, then you'll know how to deal with your negatives. You understand?
That's
because
true.
because then it teaches. Because the thing is, it's not as straightforward as, oh, you like dogs and that's it. You know what I mean? There are lessons to be learned from liking dogs. You know that not all animals are this thing, not all animals like this. So you learn a lot from everything.
As well.
And so once you put all of it together, you can fight your negative, my brother.
I like that. So let's just do a quick recap of what we've done just now. We spoke about identifying yourself, knowing your flaws, knowing your capabilities, and today we spoke about walking through your flaws and how to manage it. And we all learned that Chale Inobi say, today I'm done, I'm not going to do this. It doesn't happen like that. That's cold turkey, and usually people end up relapsing big time. So it's all about what little steps, little drops of water make a mighty ocean. And then we just spoke about the positive sides to your attitude being, let's just say, walking, engaging with people, whatnot, and managing that effectively to slowly but surely cover up the negative sides on that. And look, trust me, it's been an interesting one with Kev. This has been a high-grade experience on that, Kev. Yo, thank you so much for joining us today. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, it's all about love. Boom.
100%.